people just get there and they be trying to get home. I would urge all persons on that road, that Bahamian road, to please take your time. Don't speed. The road is bad as it is. Don't add to the crisis that we already have in that area. All right? Now, I saw this report in the Tribune. I'm going to read it to you because this report was done by Rashad Roll. It says, 2 Bahamians charged in the U.S. And the U.S. take back citizens fraud crackdown. 2 Bahamians were indicted in separate U.S. federal districts last week on charges linked to passport fraud and false claims of American citizenship, according to statements from the prosecutors in Pennsylvania and Florida. In the Middle District of Pennsylvania, a federal grand jury indicted 79-year-old Victor Charles Gibson on November 18th for passport fraud and making a false claim to United States citizenship. Prosecutors allege that on or about March 29th, in Carbon County, Pennsylvania, Gibson knowingly made a false statement in a U.S. passport application and represented himself as a U.S. citizen. Well, the man is 79 years old. I know if he knowingly made that. I think he just old. He might have thought he was an American and didn't realize he was not. Anyhow, let's continue. It says the U.S. Department of State investigated the matter, and Assistant U.S. Attorney Tatum Wilson is prosecuting the case. The charges fall under Operation Take Back America, a U.S. Department of Justice initiative that focuses on immigration-related offenses and transnational criminal activity. If convicted, Gibson faces a maximal penalty of 13 years in federal prison. He is 79 years old. You can imagine you 79 years old. 80. Let's call him 80. He's 80 years old, and then you guys spend another 13 years in prison. He could be 93, 94 when he gets out if he goes to trial soon. And Jesus Christ, or he'll be dead when he gets out, because you know what it is, 13 years. Well, hopefully this situation works out and he don't get to face those consequences. Or he could just voluntarily come back to the Bahamas. I hope they give him that option to just come to the Bahamas and not, but then you never know. If he ain't got nothing established here, oh, Lord, this is just a mess. Anyhow, in a separate case in the Middle District of Florida, a 65-year-old Bahamian national, Rochelle Deborah Johnson, was indicted on charges of illegal voting, passport fraud, and falsely claiming U.S. citizenship to obtain state benefits. So Rochelle voted in the people elections, got a false fraudulent passport, and falsely claimed to be a U.S. citizen because she wants some free benefits. Lord of mercy. Prosecutors allege Rochelle used a fraudulently obtained passport to take an international flight in 2016 and attempted to renew it in 2018 by falsely claiming to be a U.S. citizen. She is also accused of unlawfully voting in the 2020 presidential election and falsely claiming citizenship to renew and replace her Florida driver's license. She faces up to 35 years in prison. Oh, Jesus, Rochelle ain't never coming out. Rochelle ain't never coming out. And Rochelle is already 65 years old. So if she spends another 35, Rochelle can be 100 years old or dead by the time she comes out of prison. She faces up to 35 years in federal prison if convicted.